here we are, the final finale of 2023, and it is, of course, my rolling project pan. This project has been such an amazing project throughout the years, but for just 1 month, I'm going to be letting it go. I'm going to be doing my finale today. Everything will be rolling out, and then I will pick it all up in January next year. January next year feels horrible to say, but we only have, I think, only 2 days left of the year when you're watching this, which is terrifying. I'm currently on break though. I'm on break from Christmas to New Year. So yeah, I'm relaxing right now when you're watching this. But just before we do jump into the video, everything on my face as well as everything that I talk about in this video today will be linked down in the description box. The last project of 2023, the last finale. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first product in this project was rolled in last month, and it is the biggest epic fail I think I've ever had on this channel, ever. So this was the Collection Glam Crystals Cosmic Stars, and as you can see, there was a bunch of windowing last month, and I was kind of hoping to just get some use out of it. The last few weeks of the year, massive push. It was quite a festive shade, so I thought I'd be able to get some use out of it, and this is what it looks like today. If you can't see any difference, it's because I have used this 0 times this month. Well done me, pat on the back. Yeah, not great, 0 times, but you know what? I'm okay, I'm good. The rest of these products are pretty good, so 1 dud, it's not the end of the world. I'm a little, yeah, it's not the best. It's really not the best, but you know what, as I said, I'm okay with it. I think I've done really well this year. This was one of those products that I rolled in kind of willy-nilly, half-heartedly. I wasn't sold on working on this. It's fine. Of course, we have not lost any weight because we've used it 0 times. Last month, it weighed 13.50 grams, and it still weighs 13.50 grams. Not the best. It's fine. It's fine. The festive season, it's for forgiveness, okay? And I'm gonna forgive myself for not using this at all. I have been doing very warm tone looks. I've been really hyper focusing on my Pan That palette this month. Obviously, it's been the final month of Pan That palette, and my finale would have gone live yesterday. But in that palette, there is a lot of warm tone shades, and I don't really want to have a blue and green shimmer over the top of an orange smoky eye. Like, I'm not a colour theory expert, but I don't think that would go very well. Okay, moving on to something that is from one extreme to the other, to be honest. This was my Colourpop Minuteman lip liner, and I have been working on this for just 1 month. I'd rolled it into this project last month, but throughout the year, I have been working on it consistently, and you can see what it looked like last month, and this is what it looks like today. You can see we have completely finished this lip liner. I'm so excited to say that because I have been working on this pretty consistently throughout the year, and it is a very good end of the year hurrah to have this done. You can see there is no product left in here. I did use it for the last time today with my brand new Natasha Denona lipstick. Oh my god. I did treat myself the other day and I bought a Natasha Denona lipstick. This is in the shade Natasha. I've been saying for quite a while I've wanted like a brownie nude lipstick because I have used all of mine up. So yeah, these went really well together. The first and only time they are going to be paired together because this is completely done. I've used this 17 times this month, so the vast majority of the time that I did my makeup. And of course we have lost a lot of weight. Last month we weighed 4 grams and this month we weigh 1.83 grams, meaning we lost 2.17 grams, which is a hell of a lot. But I was determined. I really wanted to finish this month, and I did. Next was a foundation, and this was pretty new to the project as well. I'd only had this in for 2 months, and this is my Uoma IRL Skin Foundation. So last month, you can see this is what it looked like. I can't really show you very good progress pictures because I can't really see where the product ends, but I rolled this in because it was slightly too dark for me, and I was working on my Urban Decay Hydromaniac, and that is way too light for me. So those two paired together really well. And this is what it looks like today. Again, you're probably not going to be able to see much difference because it is quite a thick formula. It does cling to the side sides of the packaging, but I have used this 16 times this month for a total of 26 uses in the project. So I did originally have a 50 use goal on this, and I think I probably would have been able to hit it, but I have been working really hard on a new concealer. I've been using that as a foundation quite a lot just to get as much use on it as possible. I've been working on my AOA concealer. It's the last AOA concealer that I have in my collection. It's getting really old, so I have been using that instead of this. But I still used it 16 times, which I think is a good amount of times. I think I only did my makeup about 23 times this month. I did have a few no makeup days, so it's definitely been kind of neck and neck, you know. I've used this quite a lot. Unfortunately, not the 50 uses that I had planned, but I'm okay with that. It's okay. I have lost a lot of weight as usual with foundation products. So last month I weighed 97.43 grams, and this month it weighs 95.15 grams, meaning we lost 2.28 grams. Really good weight loss. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, I'm glad that I've got to know it a little bit more. It was definitely one of my newer foundations. Before Black Friday, that was, because I did buy quite a few foundations on Black Friday. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy to put it aside. I know that I like it, and I know exactly how to use it as well, and that was the main reason I put this in this project. Next, I have another empty, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so over the moon with this. So this was a Franken eyeshadow from my Soph X Revolution palette. It was a Franken between Penguin and Iced Coffee, I think. It was like a stark white matte and a kind of beigey pale shade. So I frankened them together and they made the perfect lid setting shade, and my goal was to finish this. And this is what it looks like today. You can see there is an empty pan. I'm so happy because this actually means that I have used up 2 eyeshadows completely with this one empty. I'm so excited about that. It is always so amazing to have an eyeshadow empty, let alone 2 eyeshadow empties. I have used this 20 times this month for a total of 29 uses in the project. I am now going to be moving on to my project level up lid setting shade. Hopefully I can hit a pan in that between now and my project level up in January. I really hope so. I'm really I don't know, I just have a really good feeling about that palette, so I'm really hoping I can have another lid setting shade hit pan on very soon. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this bad boy. I'm so excited. I've been working on and off on my Soph X Revolution palette for a very long time, and yeah, another shade completely done. I'm very happy with that. We did lose some weight. Last month we weighed 1.75 grams, and this month we weigh 1.39 grams, meaning we lost 0.36 grams. Very happy. There was only a tiny bit left anyway, and I knew I could push through. I knew I could have this finished, and I did. Okay, we're going from real highs to real lows once again. This product I actually didn't even put in my panning drawer this month. I completely forgot it existed, so this is my fault, okay? This is my Lottie London gold eyeshadow. It's in the shade Golden Hour, and it is so beautiful, okay? I don't know why I don't reach for this. Well, maybe it's because I am kind of working on a lot of other eyeshadows. This kind of gets lost. I had a goal of 15 uses on this, and before last month I had only got 5 uses, which isn't that great. I have used this a total of 2 times this month for a total of 7 uses in the project. Again, not great. I'm not sure if you're even going to be able to see any difference in this. I do love it. It's like this molten gold wet look on your eyes, but again, for some reason I'm just not reaching for it. 2 uses in a month is not great, especially when I'm working on the remnants of my Modern Renaissance. This would go so well, and that's why I rolled it into this project, because I knew this shade would go beautifully with my remaining shades in my Modern Renaissance, but I just didn't. I used other things. I was panning other things. There is a shade similar to this in my Project Level Up palette. There's also like a lid orangey shade in my Pan That palette in Order, so they have definitely been getting the star treatment, and this has been, I don't know, pushed aside a little bit. It's been bullied by the other shades. Surprisingly, we did lose a bit of weight. Last month we weighed 45.83 grams, and this month we weigh 45.79 grams, meaning we lost 0.04 grams. better than nothing. I was really expecting no weight loss at all, but I'm glad I used a little bit at least. Unfortunately, this is going to be rolling out. It is the finale, and I'm going to have to make a point of rolling this into another project because I do love it, but I just neglected it a lot recently. Okay, another thing that would be rolling out if this wasn't the finale and everything was rolling out, this is my Lion King lip gloss in the shade New Era, and I rolled this in because I wasn't too sure how I felt about it, to be honest. If you put this on with no lipstick underneath, it looks almost like metallic, but not in a good way. And I really didn't like that, so I decided to roll it in, and I have discovered that if I put this on top of a lipstick, the metallic-iness kind of goes away and it just gives you a nice glossy look. This is what it looks like today. Again, no windowing. It's very similar to the foundation. It's not going to show you a clear line of where this is, but I have used this 9 times this month to hit my 25 use goal. This is more pinky than I would normally go for, but to be honest, it's not the most pigmented thing in the world, which I actually like. I'm glad that I got use out of this. I'm glad that I know how I feel about this, because otherwise this would just be in my drawers collecting dust, because I would have this like preconception that I didn't like it, but I do with specific things. We have lost some weight. Last month we weighed 40.41 grams, and this month we weigh 40.15 grams, meaning we lost 0.26 grams. I'm happy with that. I think it's a good amount of weight loss, and yeah, this would be rolling out and being replaced again if this was not already a finale. So next is a product that I really did want to have finished this update, but unfortunately I think we're like maybe 2 months away. We're not that far away. This is my Collection Black Khol waterliner. I use a black waterliner a hell of a lot. It is my favorite shade to wear in my waterline, and you can see where we were up to last month on the sheet of paper. Because I use this in my waterline a lot, it doesn't go down much because the waterline is such a smooth area of skin. It doesn't pull. It uses such a small amount of product. So this is what we look like today. You can see not much progress visually at all, but I have used this a hell of a lot. I've used this 12 times this month for a total of 68 uses in the project, so I'm really happy about that. Even though it doesn't look particularly used this month, I know that it is, and I'm just going to keep working on this. This is really small. It is definitely getting to the wire now. It's getting quite close. I thought that maybe we'd be able to have this done this month, but unfortunately not. If I compare the size of this to the size of my empty lip liner, we're really not far off. You can see there's probably like 2 centimeters of this left, and that is only if it's the same length of these Colourpop lip liners. I don't think it'll go all the way down. I hope not anyway, because that means I have quite a few months of this left, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep plodding on, you know, wearing it in my waterline. I love wearing it in my waterline. I think it makes my blue eyes pop quite a lot. Yeah, 12 times for a total of 68 uses. It's a lot of use. I'm very happy with it. I do have a black waterliner waiting in the wings, ready to be used, but unfortunately not quite yet. We did lose some weight, not too much, but still a little bit. Last month we weighed 2.25 grams, and this month we weigh 2.15 grams, meaning we lost 0.1 grams. I think I did sharpen this month as well, so a bit of the weight loss will be that. Very slowly with this, but I'm really hoping it won't take too much longer. And finally, last but not least, this is my Nails Ink top coat, and I really don't use this that much. It is getting very close to the end of the bottle, so yeah, I'm not sure. You're seeing what it looked like last month. We were at the teal bluey kind of line, and this is what it looks like this month. I've not put another line on it because I really don't know where we are. It is, as I said, getting very hard to get any product out of this. It's done that really annoying pet peeve of mine where the brush doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the jar. So it is a lot harder to try and get that last bit of product out. I've used this 3 times this month for a total of 21 uses in the project, and 21 uses has got us all the way from the top all the way down to the bottom. So I must have been using a lot of this. Like, I must have really been using a lot, because that's very quick to use up the whole bottle pretty much. I am going to try and use the rest of this up, but honestly, like, it's just such a faff. It really is. It's so annoying to try and use this. I'm scraping the bottom of the jar and it's just not fun to use anymore. I don't know. I'll try. So I did have a 25 use goal on this. I've used it 21 times. So we're pretty much there already, and we have lost some weight. Last month we weighed 33.60 grams, and this month we weigh 33.25 grams, meaning we lost 0.35 grams this month. Pretty happy with this. As I said, I'll try and get as close to done as humanly possible, but it's a very annoying product. So this is it, guys. If we were not doing a finale, I would have 1, the lip liner, 2, the lip gloss, and 3, the eyeshadow rolling out. We would have 3 new products rolling in. But alas, it is the finale, which means everything will be rolling out today. I'm going to be having a month off, as well as like a lot of other projects as well. There are only a few projects carrying on this month, but it's just going to allow me to get some really good use out of my wider collection and just kind of let me chill out a little bit. I have been project panning for a hell of a long time. I think pretty much 3 years consistently. So I've not had that month to just use whatever. And I think I really do need that. So this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. If you did enjoy this video, like and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me. Vlogmas may be ending in a few days or tomorrow, which is very scary to say, but don't forget, January I will be uploading every day as well, so the fun is not coming to an end. I have a whole other month left for you guys to enjoy. 7 videos a week. You guys have loved Vlogmas, so I know you're going to enjoy January as well. Have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!